Greetings and salutations, Vince. Good to see you, sir. So, with tough times come tough decisions. So, if you want it, make an offer. So, there is some stuff I got to do while I'm out here tonight. So, I'm gonna just basically be hanging out, working on getting some printers finished up or tidied up or get stuff done on printers. I hope this is the right size now. This is the parts for the HDMI 5 that I just bought that I was going to put on the switch wire. Well, I'm going to get it on the switch wire, and then we're going to take pictures of printers and post them to Facebook Marketplace, and whatever sells. And if anybody makes me an offer from a stream and can cover the shipping too, then if you really want it that bad, I'll send it to you. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. Gotta make ends meet, man. Gotta make ends meet. Gotta take care of the wife and kiddos. I'm a big boy. I'll be fine. I'll just get another printer down the road once everything is said and done, and I'll just work on printers for people. Ideally, I'd like to be able to keep at least one of my printers, but right now, if they all sell, they all sell. I don't want to sell printers, but it's not that I don't want to sell printers. I'll sell printers, but I don't like the idea of selling printers right now. You guys know me. I'd rather give stuff away than sell it. But right now, giving shit away ain't paying the bills, and I got bills to pay. So let's see how this does now that I resized it a little bit. Let's see if that fits a little better now, a little more comfortably. There we go. There it is. That tucks in real nice and pretty. That'll look nice on the front of the switch wire, won't it? The little HDMI 5 in there. Still a kidney. That's about where I'm at. Like, no joke, not Thorpe. I'm getting close. This is two sets of two prints, some screws, some heat inserts. Put it all together. Screw this all down. And then we'll I'm going to take that big old bastard out the way. We'll get this guy down. We'll put the screws through and tighten it down, and there you go. Oh, that's right. I've got Frank for short. I forgot. It's Frank for short. But I got to find out. I don't remember what size screws I need again for this. But I need to get the screws, and we can screw this all together. And then there we go. The Linktree Tech 5 HDMI 5 on the front of that thing. That thing will have the HDMI 5 on the front with clipper screen installed. And it'll have the enclosure if anybody wants it like that. What are you selling, Frank? Frank's not selling anything. I am. Oh, Franklin. I don't know what Franklin's selling, Gigi. By the way, hello, Gigi. You're new to me. You may have been here before, but sorry, it looks new to me. So hi, Gigi. I'm Dan. Mad Cats, what's going on, man? So anyway, I got to figure out what size screws I need. So I got to go remember what the hell file this was so I can look at the bomb and see what size ones it needs. Just call you DB3D Dan. All right, DB3D Dan. I got to go back to my history real quick and look up. Let's go to history. Scroll way the hell down because it was a couple of days ago when I downloaded this. Let's see. That's the Shamrock pendant that I downloaded. That was from today because I needed a Shamrock for work. Selling any Voron stuff. Switch wire. I got a switch wire. Pandora's box. I don't want to sell the Pandora's box. I like that little thing. I just got it going, but I have the Pandora's box. I have all the panels and the mini fridge door mod for it. I have all that. I just don't have it on it because I print mostly PLA, so there's no point. But yeah, there's the Pandora's box, switch wire. Yeah. Yeah. I need money, man. I'm passing up sexual favors for money right now. I'm not passing out sexual favors for money. I'm passing up sexual favors for money. Let's see, what did it say in this thing that you needed for screws? 6 screws, M3 by 16, two heat inserts. Okay, so I need two M3 heat inserts. You're always selling D&D stuff? Yeah. So I got to throw two heat inserts in here and then get 6 of the M3 by 16s. Let's make sure I have M3 by 16s real quick. I don't know if those are the M3 by 16s, but I need those to put this together real quick. Let's grab one real quick here and then grab my little... Oh, where the hell did it go? I had a pile of crap on the desk here. I'm looking through my pile of crap trying to find my little screw measuring device that I printed. You have any unopened Village Plastic ABS for sale? No, I don't. Sorry. I don't have any Village Plastic to be honest with you. I don't have any of the Village Plastic stuff. Uh-oh. I don't know if I'm going to have enough. And the ones I have are not the ideal ones to use, but I think I found, yep, there's my M3 by 16s. They're the button head, not the right ones. But I guess the situation I'm in, they'll work. Got to get through crap. So yeah, I'm just kind of working out. Cybertech with 20. Hey, thank you, brother. Thank you. Been in your boat? Well, thank you very much. I guess I should have told you guys too. There is a link to a GoFundMe down below if you guys want to hit that up. Greatly appreciated there too. Don't get me wrong, if you want to send money through the YouTubes, I will take money any way I can get it at the moment. So I'm not being picky. I will take it. You send it, I'll take it. Let me loosen this up a little bit because I noticed something. What is up with that? That's just the plastic. Oh, okay. Well, let's screw it down and see what happens, you know. Good evening, Fix Printer. Yes, what's going on, Sergio? Hey, so just to be completely honest or be clear here, not everything that I am working on, I am like, anything that's part of the printing rehab project is not a wink for sale, okay? I'm not selling that stuff. But I am going to be, basically, if you see it behind me here, any of those back there, let me know. I don't know. I haven't heard back from them. It takes them like 3 or 4 days to get back to me, Frank. So, sorry, Frank. Takes them a couple days to get back to me when I respond to something or when I message them about something. So, kind of at the mercy of them right now. But this one right here is not for sale, at least not at the moment. So, Moya, how many deltas? Oh, sorry, it's DB3D now. I forgot. You just changed your name again. You keep changing your damn name. Deltas, I got the Super Racer, which my buddy Zach gifted me, but I'm sure he understands my situation. So the Super Racer, which is right here, then behind that is the OG. That thing's older than shit. It doesn't even have a manufacturer's name on it. It's an old Delta. So but right now I'm just trying to get this screen kind of set up for the switch wire. That way I can put the screen on the switch wire, so because nobody seems to want a printer without a screen, so then I can put this on the switch wire and it'll have a HDMI 5 on it. Nobody likes a headless machine. I'm gonna call you Beans for Frank and Beans. Yep. How did the Beans get above the Frank? Yep, that's a good movie, guys. That is a good movie. Got to get my soldering iron out and a couple of M3 inserts real quick so we can put those in. So let's find the, gotta be careful. I can't close that or it'll potentially hurt something. Let's see. There it is. All right. Don't fall. Okay. Let's plug this in here. Get it heating up. It's going into ASA, so 240 is probably plenty. Some guys will crank it like way the hell up. I don't. Uh-oh. Where are my heat inserts? There they are. Everything's all over the desk, guys. Let's see, we're going to go with the longer M3s for this. I'm going to sit down so you guys can kind of follow along. As you guys can see, if you do want to send money to the GoFundMe though, there's a QR code right there you can scan if you're not watching on your phone. Grab it, scan it. 800 bucks is where I'm at currently of the 4,094 that I need. They've already taken like 28 bucks for fees. So of the 800 you see, they've already taken $28 in fees. So it's not going to be the full 4,000 when we get there. They'll have whatever they take out of that. So won't be the full amount I need, but if I can get close, I can, you know, go from there. But if I start selling this shit, if any of this stuff starts selling, there's a Mark 3S Plus right there that I was hoping to do a bear build on. Jason was looking for a frame for me, but if somebody offers me fair price for it, that's theirs. I'm going to take pictures of these tonight, stick them all up on Facebook Marketplace. I need to make money, guys. So got to do what I got to do. Got to provide for the family. You all understand. That is the one nice part about this community and you guys. You guys understand that even though I may have dreams and hopes for this stuff, I also have a family to provide for, and I can always get more printers. You know what I'm saying? Mark 3, or the Mark 3S. Yeah, it's the Mark 3S Plus, buddy. S Plus. They're still going on Marketplace around me for like 350 to 400. So I'm not expecting to get 350 to 400 for it. I need money, so I'll pretty much be a good little biatch and take whatever I can get. There we go. All right, heat inserts are in. Unplug this. We don't need this plugged in anymore. I have concrete for a floor, so just drop it on the floor and let it cool off. I got to move this big ass T1 Pro. So, Viking, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Did he just say it's going in ass? I don't know. I might have. But yeah. So anyway, Mark 3S Plus switch wire K1C, a Rook 2020. That's the Fabrico one. The black and green one back there is the Fabrico kit. FL Sun or Full Sun Super Racer. The Pandora's Box. There's an old Lulzbot Mini named Mini Bob right there. Behind that is the blue frame. Inside the blue frame is the Kingroon KP3S Pro, maybe. I don't really know. Here, hold on. There we go. Captain, what's going on, Captain? So, and then way back here is a super old, unbranded Delta printer. That one, like, I don't know, 50 bucks, maybe less, just to get it out of here. And then my streaming rig that I'm currently using right here, it is... I don't remember the specs on it, but I can look them up. But that and that monitor that's right back here is a set. So if anybody is interested in a gaming rig, or I use it for streaming, so I have the NVIDIA Studio drivers installed, so I can use it for streaming. But if anybody's needing a good, decent, like desktop, like streaming rig, this is the one I'm using right now. So the streaming rig with that monitor, I don't know, $1,000 or best offer. I need money. So I have a laptop that I'll be using for the streams otherwise, because the laptop I can only sell for like $300 or $400, and the laptop's got decent specs too. So I'll just keep the laptop and sell the desktop. Bearded Printer, what's going on, man? Yeah, so if you see any of the printers behind me and you guys are interested in any of that, you want to buy it off of me, as long as you're willing to pay a price, which, to be honest with you, it'll be real easy. Instead of paying me money, send that money to the GoFundMe over here. Once we agree on a deal, send the money to the GoFundMe, or actually, no, it would be better, send it to like PayPal or Cash App or Venmo. Send it to one of them, because then that money hits right away and I don't have to pay the fees to GoFundMe. So you can pay the money there, and then I will go make the payment on my power bill and send you a copy showing the payment was made, so you know that I didn't just sell a bunch of shit to you, take that money and go do dumb shit with it, that I am legitimately doing what I'm saying I'm doing, because I am being questioned, apparently, on the legitimacy of this. And apparently, even though I've shown you guys live on my phone the Ameren bill, apparently I'm faking it. So that being said, I will send you a screenshot of the payment minus my account information and my address, and I will send the shit out to you. So, you know. $10 for the FL Sundan, including shipping. Well, Maker Viking, I would love to, man. I really would, but it's gonna cost more than $10 to ship it to you. It'll cost more than $10 to ship it, the FL Sun. And I don't want to sell it because I got it from Zach, so I feel like shit, but I think Zach understands I'm in a tight spot. And not zany Zach, Zachary 3D Print Zach. I think he understands I'm in a tight spot. I would have the T1 already up for sale too, the T1 Pro, if it was working, but it's not working, so I can't sell that. Otherwise, I would, unless somebody wants to buy it as it is and you want to talk to FL Sun and work out the deal yourself on how to fix it, have at it. But I'll tell you, I want at least 300 for it, so 300 broken, you ain't gonna pay that. We both know that. So let me get this big bastard out of the way, though. Let me put some of its parts with itself. Let's tuck this cable in for the camera. And we'll move this big son of a bitch out of the way. And then we'll turn off the switch wire, move it over here so we can work on it. Oh shit, it's plugged in still. Whoops. I forgot it was plugged in. Oopsie. Okay. Nothing like having a bunch of big ass printers laying around. Here, let's put this with this. Stay. I kind of have to work in a confined space because I have a bunch of crap I need to like clean up, and I don't have time. So yeah, there's that. I do have a full set of the orange parts for this. That, oh yeah, I forgot. This is networking too. There we go. All right. God, this thing's a bit dusty. I did the Voron logo, which is some double-sided tape. Can you auction off a date with himself, right? Oh, you'd throw in for that bid. Yeah, you would. Already had a slice. He got have wig on. Make it extra. Give me a second. I'm gonna move the stream chat over to the other window here so I can, or the other screen, so I can see you guys over there, because I'll be over here mostly. Let's see. HDMI and USB cables are right here for the screen. There's that. And then let's flip this thing up on its side. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to take out these two, and then we can run wires and everything through. So grab toolkit. Way bigger than that. Way bigger. I think it was this one if I remember right. Nope, too big. Little bit smaller. A little too big to fit in the hole, gentlemen. You have to sell feet pics. I might. It may happen. If somebody wants to see my feet bad enough, you let me know. I'll step on some cake for you. Yep. I will totally put my feet in some cake and send you a picture if that's what it's going to take right now. I got bills to pay and a family to make sure it's taken care of. If it means humiliating myself right now, I guess I got to do what I got to do, because sadly, people sometimes only want to help you if it benefits their own themselves, and that's fine. Give somebody their money's worth, I guess, right? Right. Okay, put that there, put that there, grab these here. Now we have to make sure, oh, this has the mini HDMI, but there was an adapter. Where the hell did it go? It was in a bag over here. Where did I put it? Where did it go? I had the adapter that goes from like the mini HDMI to regular HDMI, and I need the 90-degree HDMI cable out of it because that'll keep it from smacking into shit. Where did I put that? Where did it go? What the? Where did you go? I just had it in my hand the other day. I'm not talking about my man bits, guys. Where the hell did that go? It was up here. Not in the box. Not in that box. I gotta start throwing away boxes. Sorry guys, I'm not looking at the screen at the moment. I'm trying to find the stupid adapter because I didn't put a Raspberry Pi in this, so it doesn't have a Raspberry Pi. It has the Alta board, which, if I remember right, this Alta board has I think a 16 or a 32 gig eMMC on it, so faster storage than SD card. So there's that going for it too. There it is. It's right in front of my face. Here it is, the little adapter. How did you know? How did you know that was his signature move? Wait, what did I miss? Oh, the helicopter. And do the helicopter too. Okay, so we put this guy on here. Oh, that locks in pretty tight, so that should be good in here. I hope it'll fit. Yeah, we can go under the heat bed cable, so that'll help keep it locked in place. There we go. And then for the USB, we can go right here in one of the USB 3s for the touchscreen. Look at that. Okay, there's that. And then we got to put the 2 screws through to hold this in place. So we need 2 more of the 3x16s. Probably gonna have to break out a drill or something. Let's see, can we get this in here? Yeah, that'll get in there. Okay. I do apologize, guys. I am legitimately more so trying to get these things done so I can take pictures and get them up for sale. Like I said, you guys, I know some people on the internet, not you guys, think this is some fucking joke, but legit it's not. Like, legit, I need to get this taken care of, and sadly I got to sell off printers because Facebook Marketplace is your friend when you're a broke bitch. You sell your shit on Facebook and people bring you money. So sadly, I'll sell all my fucking printers if that's what I got to do, you know. Pardon my mouth tonight, guys. I am definitely in a mood. Not you guys' fault. I don't blame you guys. It's all on me. I screwed this up years ago, and I've been fighting it, and it finally did catch up to me. So that's on me. It's not your fault. You guys didn't make the shitty financial decisions that I have over the years that have it come back and bite you. I dropped the screw in the damn track, or in the extrusion. There we go. Got it. Ha! Got him. Nobody buys my shit around here on Marketplace. Of course, you're out in Farmville, so yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm fearing here, because I do live too far away from like big city Chicagoland area. I'm like an hour or like a 2-hour drive from Chicago. So usually my shit don't sell either. So we'll see what happens. We'll put it up there and cross our fingers that somebody wants to take a joyride and come get stuff. You know what I mean? Okay. Those are both in place now. Line it up. Try to line it up anyway. Damn it. I just dropped the bit down inside the stupid track now. Oh. Thankfully it's magnetized, so that was good. Okay. Okay. It's kind of shitty. A bit on the weebly wobbly side. And of course, that screw head doesn't fit with this Allen. So I'm going to have to break out the old Torx head bit. You guys know the Torx head bit trick, right? If you have an Allen that doesn't grab like it's supposed to, or if you have an issue with the Allen being too loose, you just stick a Torx head bit that fits inside the Allen in there, and you crank it down with the Torx head bit. So if you don't know, I just taught you something. If you did know, great. I know that one of the YouTubers I watch, he did not know that trick, and I mentioned it, and he said, that's a great tip. I used that, and it worked great. He was having a problem with one of the videos he made, one of the parts that he had done. That's a pretty flimsy-ass design, but whatever. Let's see, that's pretty good now. All right, let's find the Torx head bit that fits that. I think it's this one. Let's see if I'm right. I'm right or I'm wrong. I'm wrong. So we got to go smaller. Got to go smaller, guys. Got to go smaller. Hold on. What do we got here? Hey, that looks like one of those band power supplies on the switch wire. It very well is, sir. It very well is. This is a rebel machine. So anyone who buys it, you're a rebel, and the U.S. government will not be happy with you. But understand, it was not the current administration that banned it. It was the previous administration that banned it. So just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. I'm not telling you which way to vote. I'm just letting you know that it was banned during the previous administration. That's all I'm saying. All right, there's that hooked up. Now we push this guy through. Let's see. We come through this side and then come up. Can we get that in there? I probably should have plugged that in first. There we go. Yep. There we go. Okay, that's plugged in. We'll bundle these up nice and tidy and put them in here out of the way. And then get this HDMI. How are we going to get this HDMI through there? Oh, I know how. There we go. We'll use the smaller end of the HDMI to shove it through the stuff. Yeah. Y'all be good. Gotta go and try and see if this mobile stuff is gonna work for the live stream. Okay, JPP. What time you guys going live? Before you leave, unless you've already left. What time you guys going live? Just so I know what time to be done by. Or at least what time to tell everybody to leave me and go visit you. There we go. Okay. Because nobody wants to stick around and watch me when there's somebody cooler on. I love JPP. Yeah, you know me. Who's down with JPP? Every last homie. Right? Tuck this in right up here, like so. And then get this USB cable kind of tucked in just the same. Actually, let's pull this, tuck in the USB cable first. And then tuck in the HDMI. Actually, we'll tuck the HDMI in right like so. Okay. There we go. Good enough, I think. Let's put the cover back on if I figure out where the hell I set it. Oh, I set it on top. Duh. I got the screws right here and I set it on top. Flip it back over. Line them up. Okay. We've already left you, Dan. Oh, okay. Trying for 8:30 Central, so if things work. All right, JPP. Well, I'll be here, man. When you get it working and you know you're going to be going, let me know. Come back in here and just tell us, hey, don't forget 8:30, come see me. And I'll try to be done by 8:30 if I'm not already done by then. Okay, there's one in. There's two in. Three in. And this should be it. 4 in. There we go. All right. Now all we got to do is flip this guy back up, make sure the screen works, and we should be done. So let's put this back up there for now because the screen hopefully will work. Okay. Plug in the network cable. Shimmy this off to the side for a second. Grab the power cable. Let's see. Okay. Bear with me here a second, guys. Okay, and power it on. There we go. And there's the Libre screen. Haha. Because it is the Libre board in this. Like I told you, it's an Alta board. It's not. So that should come up and we should see the clipper screen. So if all goes well, and then that, because the end of this cabinet is curled up here, the wood is, it's pushing up on the screen, but okay. Well, it came up, but it came up to the login screen. So let's go install Clipper Screen on that real quick so that it'll log into Clipper Screen instead. So let me sit my butt down here. I didn't know you could count that high. I know. I know, Torpedo. It's a flippin' shock, isn't it? Let me load this and open it real quick. There we go. Shit, what did I make the login? Okay, so it wasn't that. So let's open a new session. Let's close that because we already put the username in. So I think I know what I made it, which is fine. Let's load it. Open it. Yep, that's what I made it. All right, it is actually set up for me because I was never planning on getting rid of this, so it's all right. Sudo, whoops, sudo apt update. You guys want to see me do the sudo apt update and all that fun stuff? Boobs? Close. You guys want to watch me doing the updates and stuff? I can do this and then you guys can follow along while it's doing its updates. Because it hasn't been updated in a while. So we'll do the sudo apt update and all that fun jazz. Oh. But there, the screen's installed. We'll run the install and upgrade helper, and then Clipper screen should load on it when I reboot it after I finish the updates, but I want to make sure everything package-wise is up to date before we do that. All right. Version value has changed from 12.9 to 12.10. Okay. Well, sudo apt upgrade space tac y. There we go. Now we'll do the upgrade. It'll upgrade everything. This might take an hour. But the plan is tonight I'm gonna sit out here and work on printers and get them up and functioning. Then probably tomorrow I'll get them wiped down and cleaned up, and then start taking pictures and post them on Facebook. So unless by some miracle that GoFundMe hits its goal by between now and tomorrow, I got to sell my printers, and whatever I get for them is going to go straight on the power bill. So whether it's run to the little corner store downtown and put cash on it, if somebody gives me cash for a printer, go straight there, pay it in cash, get a receipt, take a picture of the receipt, post that to the GoFundMe so I can keep everybody updated. As GoFundMe money comes in, I'm going to take a screenshot of the GoFundMe money in the account, and then I'm going to take a picture of the GoFundMe money the account, and then I'm going to show the payment being made for that dollar amount. So whatever GoFundMe deposits, that's going to get paid as I do it, and then I'll take screenshots of those payments and post them to the GoFundMe so you guys can see that the money is being used properly and that the bill is getting paid down as the money comes in and as I get extra money and get it paid on that. So it's all good, man. It's all good. Don't worry about it, DB3D Dan. It's all good. Trust me, man. I understand. Like I said, most of the people who watch my streams are in the same boat as me. That's why they watch my streams, because it's somebody they can associate with. You know, we're all, you know, there's other streamers that stream, but their financial situation is not the same. And when you watch them, it's more of a guilty pleasure that you watch them. When you watch me, not you, but when people watch mine that are in the same boat as me, they're like, this is just an average dude like me who's struggling to get by, and he's doing these things, so it's just fun to listen to him go through the same struggles I am. And I understand that, you know. Like I said, no sexual favors right now, man. I need cold hard currency right now. The good thing, bad thing about selling all the printers. The bad thing about selling all the printers is these are printers that I've got time into, so I don't want to necessarily get rid of them. The good thing about getting rid of these printers is when I'm in a better place financially, then I can kind of rebuild a little bit. like I said, printers that aren't mine to sell or give away are going to be this one right here from JPP and the Ender 3 on the floor. The T1 Pro, like I said, I would love to sell that one, but nobody wants to buy a project right now. So sadly, I can't get rid of that one unless somebody really seriously wanted to offer me money for a project printer that they would have to contact FL Sun for and get parts for it, because they are not currently selling the parts that I think I need, which is the MCU and the, they want to send me an MCU and the actual control board. Last we talked, I'm still waiting to hear back from them. Since I sent them the link to the live stream where I jumpered the USB-C cables like they asked me to. So yeah, if I didn't just buy a new printer, she would kill you. Ah, yes, Havoc. I understand, man. I understand. You don't want happy wife, happy life, happy spouse, happy house, right? The happy spouse, happy house is bullshit. We all know that. It's happy wife, happy life. So you've been looking for a Delta. Well, there is the FL Sun Super Racer behind me that is still stock. I haven't done clipper or nothing on it. So the FL Sun Super Racer behind me is still stock. I'm not telling you that because I want you to buy it. I'm just telling you that because it is. And that way anybody who was curious would know it's still stock. Oh, this thing is taking forever. Yes, okay, you can't find the driver, so missing firmware. Okay, so move on. Quit trying to continuously try. It's not working. Got it. Move on. I need to install I need to load the install and upgrade helper so I can install Clipper Screen. Or the T1 Pro. There's the T1 Pro that needs help. Yeah. But so again, Prusa Mark 3S Plus, switch wire, K1C, which I really don't want to get rid of the K1C. That's kind of been my go-to. The Fabrico Rook 2020, it does need some work. It does need some TLC, so whoever gets that, hopefully I can get like $200 out of it. The Super Racer, I don't know. I think, you know, if I can get whatever someone thinks is fair, you know, for the Super Racer. Then, like I said, there's a Kingerin KP3S Plus back there that is a famous printer. I'll probably end up keeping that one because nobody will want to offer me anything for it. But it's a famous printer. It was Mitch's backpack printer. I will be keeping all the backpack electronics. I will be restoring it back, putting the base plate back on it, putting Marlin, the Marlin firmware that came on it back on it. Because I don't have a Clipper device to connect to it, and it currently has Clipper firmware on it. So I'll just flash it back, and then the screen will work, the printer will work, and it'll plug into the external internal power supply that comes with those. So, but I don't think anybody will want to buy that one, so it'll probably end up sticking around. But then that'll be my printer, because if I sell everything else, I'm not going to have anything else. I do have the belt printer. I was going to give the belt printer away, but sadly, like I said, I'm in a tight spot. So if anybody's looking for an idea former, the V2, the clipper based one, I just printed a bunch of stuff with it today at work. It's actually at work, but I'll take pictures of that one tomorrow and post it on Facebook. But if anybody's interested in that one, the KP3S Pro V2 XL Ultra, yeah, that thing. Let's see here, sudo apt auto clean, and then sudo apt auto, remove. Clean it, remove it, yes, clear up some disk space. Take out the unnecessary crap that doesn't need to be there no more. And then we'll load the install and upgrade helper from Clipper. I do need to get a hold of Big Tree Tech and see if they would be willing to send me a BTT Pi, one of the new BTT Pis. I did have some requests from people to do one of my Clipper install tutorial videos I do, because apparently Install porn, yeah. But apparently, people like my install tutorials, like how I go through with the boards and do this is, follow these steps to install Clipper on the board type of thing. Apparently people like those because I just kind of get to the meat and potatoes of it. I don't do the big long drawn out like, hey, let's spend an hour talking about a 15-minute process. I just get to it. So people are stupid. Well, DB3D Dan, that's how it is. Let's see if we have the Clipper install and upgrade helper. There it is. Boom. It's going to load and tell me that it needs to update. I'll tell it yes. It'll update. We'll reload it. There we go. We're going to do one first just to make sure that it works, and it does. All right, and then Clipper screen is not installed, as I see, so that's good. It's good that it's not installed. That means that nothing's broken. 7 to install it. There we go. And do we want to make it the default? Yes. We want to use Xserve because that's the default one it wants to use. There we go. It's doing the install. We'll watch the screen and we'll let it kind of go through its paces here. Really wish you had cake. I'm a big fan of pie myself. Yep. I was to understand that there would be cake and pie. Can't stand pie? Well, that explains some stuff about you, sir. Havoc gets it, don't you, Havoc? Hey, Build Over Bot. I know I said something about giving you the that belt printer, but Bud, with the situation I'm in, I'm up shit creek and I need to pay a bill. Bad. In case you haven't heard. I hope you're not not upset or won't be upset if I put it on Marketplace and try to get some cash out of it. I mean, unless you want to offer me some. I know you're not in a place to offer me some, but if you wanted to, even if it was like a really low ball offer, then at least I know it would go to a guy that needed it, and I could use that cash to, it would most likely be, less than what I would be able to get probably elsewhere, but I wouldn't care because at least I know it would go to you. And then maybe if you could pick a day where you can be gone from the shop for like 5 hours so you can meet me halfway, because last I checked you're about a 5-hour drive. So if you met me halfway, I mean, if you're cool with that, if you want to, make me an offer and it's yours and I won't even question it. Don't care what you offer me. I'd rather it go to you and get something than put it on Marketplace and then potentially have to deal with a bunch of assholes trying to scam me on it. So, I typed that. I've been looking at the Delta printers and you've got 3 ads for FL Sun. Yep, that's what you get. Or Full Sun. It's Full Sun. I stand corrected when I say FL Sun. It's Full Sun. Apparently, we Americans are just terrible with stuff. Well, let me know if, like, you know what I mean? Like, I can put it on Marketplace and see what happens. If it goes, it goes, I guess. But if not, I mean, I'm not going to, there's probably no way I'm going to come up with the $5,300 to pay the power bill. The GoFundMe is kind of stuck at a stalemate anyway. It's gone up like $100 in the last 24 hours. So, and like I said, I get it. I mean, not everybody's able to help. Just hit and share works, yes, install the network tool utility. Not that there's Wi-Fi in it, because I forgot when I had it cracked open, I should have installed the Wi-Fi dongle and a USB extension cable so we could put the little Wi-Fi dongle out. But that's for somebody else to deal with. Okay. Whatever you can. You having power is more important. Yeah, that's why, like I said, if I have to $5,000 for the power bill. Bob Bunny, $5,300 and some change pays the entire bill. So yes, Bob Bunny, I explained the story a few times, but I am more than happy to explain it again. Here's how this works. Let me come back here while I'm telling the story. So what happened was 3 years ago, our furnace went out. We didn't have the $3,500 to replace the furnace, so we plugged in some space heaters. Space heaters ended up costing us $1,000 a month. And because it was the winter time, the power company wouldn't shut us off. We have programs like LIHEAP, and there's the medical relief and all that other fun stuff, and we've used all that. But the problem we run into is $3,000 in 3 months, and then you are $3,000 behind, and then you got your monthly usage, and you can't afford to pay the $3,000 you're behind plus the monthly usage, so you just keep paying a little bit here and a little bit there, and the next thing you know, you roll into the next winter, you go another $3,000 behind, and then now you're at like $6,000, $5,000 behind, and then you are paying a little bit here and a little bit there. You never get ahead. The monthly payment that we were needing to make on top of the power bill was like $500. It was like $500 plus whatever we used for the month. So we're talking like a $700 to $800 power bill every month. We couldn't afford that. So we got ourselves in a bad place. And two winters of doing that got us in a terrible spot. And then this last winter, my mom took care of helping us get the furnace because we don't have money just laying around. We're legitimately paycheck to paycheck. I am the only one working. My wife does not work. My wife is battling some health problems, so it's all on me. And up until a couple months ago, I was making as much as a brand new teacher straight out of college, trying to provide for 4 daughters, my wife, myself. My sons had all moved out. Then my oldest daughter moved out, but there were still 3 girls, my wife and I. And I'm trying to do everything on my own. So we didn't have enough money. We couldn't afford to cover all of it. And the power bill got so far behind that we had a payment agreement in place, but we defaulted on the payment agreement. And now the power company says you need to cover at least $4,094 to get a payment agreement. And that will then take the remaining, it's $5,300. So what's that, $1,400? They'll take that remaining $1,400 and break that up over 9 months for $289, so $290 a month, plus whatever we use for the month. Still outside of our grasp, but it's a whole lot better, buys us some time and gets us the ability to get it paid off. The hope is, that maybe somebody will be rolling in the mad fat cash and have nothing better to do and say, this jackass with a webcam and a microphone looks like entertaining, let's help him out. Realistically, probably not going to happen. Like I said, a large majority of the people who watch my streams and come to my streams because they are in a very similar situation to me. So for them to watch me and be able to associate with me because I am living a similar life to what they are, it makes it easy for them to come and hang out because I'm talking about the same things they're thinking about, and I understand that. So I honestly, the GoFundMe is a hope and a prayer. I don't think that and this is not a slap in the face of anyone who's watching mine, like watching me and watching this. I'm not trying to be rude or ignorant or slap anyone in the face. I'm just saying, a large majority of the people that watch my streams, in talking to you guys, we're all in the same boat. So I understand that. We aren't going to be able to do live tonight, unfortunately. Well, JPP, I'm sorry, brother. Well, I'll hang out and stream, and if anybody wants to watch, great. I don't know how long I'm going to stream for, but I have Clipper Screen is now up and running on there. I don't know if you guys can see that back there. You guys see that right there? You can see Clipper Screen. Let me do this. Let me jump back to here. Let's lock the camera. Let's move up, and then let's zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Oh, look at that forehead. Oh, there we go. Look at that. You see Clipper Screen right there? See that right there? You see that? That's Clipper Screen. I'm going to go over there. There we go. Get out the way. Let's come over here. Look, ready? Let's hit move. Oh, the touchy portion of it's not working. So we're going to have to figure out what we need to install. Maybe I should have just swapped it out for a Pi, huh? Because at least it would have worked right out the gate. I don't know why the touchy screen part of it's not working. We'll have to figure out what it needs for the touchy portion. We'll do a sudo apt update, sudo apt, all that good jazz. You guys like this forehead view? Isn't this beautiful? Let me reset this back. There we go. Not a fan of default Clipper themes. Yeah, or Clipper screen theme. I know you're not. But that's okay. Let's do a sudo apt update again. And then we'll do the install and we'll see if we can get the touch portion working. Touch E the hard configure if it's not a Raspberry Pi. Yeah, well, that's kind of the headache I think I'm going to have. I'm probably going to end up swapping that out for a Raspberry Pi. I have a couple Raspberry Pi 3s here, so I have, or 3B pluses. So I have a couple that are floating around that have, all I'll have to do is copy the config files over. But I have a couple floating around here that have the Wi-Fi's on them, you know, or at least I think I have one of them up here that has Wi-Fi on it. Yeah, this one's got Wi-Fi. So here's a 3B plus with Wi-Fi. So it wouldn't take much to just throw an SD card in here, install Clipper, get that up and running, and then swap this out for that up there, and there you go. How is the FL Sun giant printer? It's right there. Oh, are you talking about that one right there that's on the floor? It's still waiting for FL Sun to get back to me. It's not like you are still employed by them. Wait, who, how, what? Oh, no, I'm not. I have not worked with or for Libre in some time now. Yeah, which is fine. It was really hard to work for them and be able to turn a profit to help them because majority of their sales are online anyway, and for them to have a rep to talk to is really a hard thing. So sudo apt upgrade. Let's see. Yeah, there's nothing to upgrade. So yeah, now the fun part's going to be figuring out, is it going to be easier to figure out what I need to install to get the touchscreen working, or just swap it out for a Pi and be done with it. Sudo reboot. There. We'll let it reboot, and we'll see if maybe just a simple reboot. But if we're not going to do that, we're not going to go down that route, let me grab an SD card here real quick and just get ready, because probably just going to do a Raspberry Pi, so we'll grab the thing. You have a spare Pi 400 waiting for a printer to go into. Nice, Havoc. Nice. All right. Oh, there we go. We can plug it into that guy right there. I forgot. Ta-da! Da-dong! There we go. And then let's load the Raspberry Pi imager. And we'll just grab the 3B plus image. Let me get my mouse back. Come on, quit it. I plugged something into that, and now it interferes with the mouse. I think my battery is going dead on the mouse here. That's part of it. The other part of it is, I think, just in general, here, you just hang out in front of the screen there. All right, click here. Raspberry Pi imager. What's the screen type? It's a Big Tree Tech HDMI 5. Yeah, it's a Big Tree Tech HDMI 5. So there we go. Choose our OS. Let's go down and choose other, and then 3D printing. And then we're just going to grab Mainsail OS, and we'll just install Mainsail OS. That way it saves me the headache of having to install a bunch of crap. Grab that 32 gig. There we go. Let's go to edit settings. We got Pi, Raspberry is the password.
currently connect to the MakerMy Nexus Wi-Fi. Chicago, sure, why not? It may not stay in Chicago, but they can change that if they want to. There we go. Save it. And yes. All right. And yes. And there we go. Now it's going. So while it's doing that, we're going to sit here. What board and what screen? Oh, sorry. The board is the Libre Alta board. So it is the Libre Alta board, and it is the Linktree Tech HDMI 5. And I'm probably going to just do the Raspberry Pi 3B Plus in it, to be honest with you, because I believe it either came with a 3B Plus or it might have came with a 4. I don't have any Raspberry Pi 4s floating around, so I'm not going to throw a Raspberry Pi 4 in it because I don't have one. I do have a Raspberry Pi 5, but the Raspberry Pi 5 is not mine. It is a unit that I'm going to be using for testing some stuff. So that'll be me playing around one day. So Digital Dragon, it is going, sir. I am currently in the process of getting stuff done on my printers so I can put them up for sale on Marketplace. If anybody watching the stream has had their eye on any of my machines, if you're willing to either A, make a road trip to come get it, or B, willing to cover the shipping and also a price that we agree upon, then the unit becomes yours. So, for instance, Pandora's box right there. If anybody's interested in the Pandora's box, make me an offer. Otherwise, yeah. Yes, you can. All my 7 printers are running non-Pi, Orange Pi. Yeah, okay, you name it. Just so yeah, so see, Will, there is a way to make the screen work with it, but I don't know. We just rebooted it. Let's see if there's touch yet. If there's not touch yet, yep, still not working. So it'll be a matter of trying to figure out what drivers need to be installed or what changes need to be made in the config to tell it to utilize touch. So, but I'm probably going to just say the hell with it, grab all my config files. I'm trying to think if there's anything special. Oh, I don't know if I want to change that because I have all the stuff set up for the Nighthawk board that's on it. Yeah, it's already got all the stuff for the Nighthawk. It might actually just be faster to install the whatever driver needs to be installed to make touch work. Let's do a quick search here. Google. Installing BTT HDMI 5v1.2 on non-Raspberry Pi. Let's see if they have something for that. Documentation, there's that. Big treat. That's the BTT board, so it should work with that by default. Hey, actually, let's just do this. Installing on Libre Alta. Let's see if there's anything for installing it on the Libre Alta. No, of course not. It's running, what version of the OS is it running? I think it's running Raspberry. I could be wrong, but I think it might be running the Raspbian. Yeah, I think it's running Raspbian. So it should be running Raspbian OS, but it's not pulling it in. Raspberry Pi for Clipper. I know. But yeah, so currently Digital Dragon, I'm up shit creek, as we all know. Again, the link is, or the thing is over there, and the QR code is down in the corner down there. If anybody can help, please help. If you can't help, I get it. Trust me, I understand completely. So, but if anybody's interested in any of my machines, let me know. I don't necessarily want to sell them, but I got to sell them. So if you want to buy something, including my streaming rig. So the computer I'm using to run my stream right now, I'm going to probably get it all cleaned up, blown out, take pictures, pull all the hard drives out, restore the OS, bring my laptop out here, get that set up for streams, get all my stuff transferred over to the laptop. because my laptop's only going to get me like $300 or $400 if I try to sell that. The tower I should be able to get more for. And then I'll just use my laptop. So, gotta make do with what we got. So, but all right. Anyway, all right. See. Documentation 5. After the driver is loaded, the touchscreen device can be re-recognized using HDMI cable. Connect the HDMI 5 to the display. So here is some documentation. There's the HDMI 5. Here's the product, highlights, parameters. Anything where it tells me about hardware. All right, and this is not the same board that I have. Mine has the jacks coming straight towards you. But let's go back to documentation or documents, and let's look up HDMI 5. Do they have an HDMI, just HDMI 5? Whatever. The drivers should be similar, right? What printers do I have? Digital Dragon. I have the switch wire named the Hulk, the one that here. Let me go back here. So Mark 3S Plus, the switch wire that I'm currently working on trying to get the touchscreen working because it has an Alta board in it. I can set up a Raspberry Pi 3B Plus, but I'll have to go through all kinds of crap to get that part working. It might be easier just to get the screen going because this does have the Nighthawk board on it. K1. It's the K1 with the Flowtech hot end on it. Then there's the Rook 2020 Fabrico kit back there. Here's the FL Sun Super Racer. Then there's Pandora's Box right there. That's a Lulzbot Mini back there that did print last time I used it, but it's been a while. And then back down here behind this is the backpack printer from Mitch, the Kingroon KP3S something. It might have been a Pro. It might have been a V something. It's whatever Kingroon KP3 it was, but it's Mitch's backpack printer. That one I have the base plate for, so I'm going to get it hooked back up as a standalone unit. It's not a backpack printer anymore. It will not have all the backpack electronics. I'm keeping that stuff because I've got money into the backpack part, or the battery power part. I've got some parts in that and stuff, so I'm keeping that part for potential project down the road. Oh, and then there's the Ideaformer IR, what is it? The IR3V2, the new belt printer. I have that one, but that's at work right now. I don't have it here, but I'm gonna. So those are the printers I have at the moment, and then, like I said, the desktop computer that I'm using. So I gotta come up with cash fast. So, do you have a USB cable connected to the display? Yes, I do, and it's connected to the USB 3 port on the Alta board. I plugged in the USB cable and I plugged in the screen. Let me make sure that they are both plugged in all the way here. Let's see. The USB cable is all the way in there, and that HDMI obviously is working. And then, of course, I'd have to take this thing back down and flip it over and double check, but I was quite certain I had it pushed all the way into the board. I could be wrong, and I may have messed that part up, so we'll do that. Maybe try a different USB cable. Maybe. I'll do that, not at the moment. But it's okay. We'll cross bridges as we come to them. Write the image of the TFT. I'm currently just double checking to see if there's something maybe in the uncomment to force the HDMI mode. I don't have to do that part. I do need the USB touch part though. I don't need to worry about audio out. Yeah, there's nothing in here that talks about like an additional driver to install, so not a big deal. I don't know. My head's starting to hurt, and I wanted to sit here tonight and keep going, but It's been a long day with a lot of shitty sleep the last few. So when I do start to get tired, I just want to crash. I sleep for a few hours, then I get up for a few hours, and I sleep for a few hours, then I get up for a few hours. I've been doing that the last like 2 weeks. So usually about this time, I'm sitting in the house. I'm not out here. You know, I'm usually in the house about this time, guys. Look at how shitty my face looks. Look at this. Like, I take my glasses off, my face just looks like shit. You can see my eyes are all... But anyway. Yeah, we will probably end up streaming again tomorrow night, and I'll probably pick up. I wanted to get more done, but I don't know that I got it in me, guys. I really don't. I'm sitting here, and ADHD is, like, kicking my ass. I'm all over the place. So, it does build over about it. It really does. So, and like I said, I mean, I'm just... I don't know. I'm seeing shit online that, like, little remarks here and there, things I'm seeing, and it's like, I'm not trying to screw nobody over, you know what I mean? I'm really not. I'm seriously up shit creek, and it seems like every time something bad happens to me, there's a group of people who think I'm fucking faking it. That it's just a joke, that I'm just trying to get, like, cash grab and get money from people. No, I don't outright ask for help unless I need help. Normally, I'm like, hey, if you guys can, throw a couple bucks, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo down here. And then on top of that, it's like, I don't know that I want to say it, because if I say it, I have a lot of friends in this space. How good of friends they are, I don't know anymore. Like, this situation has opened my eyes to some stuff. Because when people need help, I'm there, tweeting it out, putting it out there, telling you guys on my streams to go check them out, help them out, do what you can. Don't give me the money, give them the money. They need the money more than I do. And I do that all the time for everybody. And it's a handful of people that are doing it for me. It's not all those other people that I've done that for in the past. And I don't see a lot of the faces that I used to here. So I kind of fear that the only time I talk to certain people is when they need something. I'm starting to see a pattern, and it's starting to scare me, because I'm starting to realize that there's a lot of people who I'm still there for. I still go to. Yes, life sucks, and I'm not there as often as I would like to be, but I still show up. I still pop in, and they haven't been here. They don't come to the streams. They don't pop in. They don't say hi. I'm in a situation and I need help, and they won't help. I'm not saying they won't help in the sense that they won't give. I'm not asking them to give. I'm just asking them to, repost a tweet, or just put something on your social media that just says, hey, can you help this guy? That's all. And I don't see that anymore. I don't see it like I don't see that like I used to do. And it hurts, and it sucks, and I really wish it wasn't like that. And then when people are posting, like to the few people who are posting it, some people are making comments underneath it. And there's some fucking scammers out there too. That's another issue I have, is there's so many goddamn scammers that are trying to get you to, like, hey, follow me and let's talk about how we can better promote your thing. And what all it is, they want you to make them a team member so they can get in there and then screw you out of your money. Or they want to basically impersonate your GoFundMe link with their own, and then have all these people donating to their GoFundMe that looks like your GoFundMe. And because you two have associated, everyone assumes that their GoFundMe is your GoFundMe, and that they're giving to you when really they're giving to this other person. They're fucking shady, and it's ignorant as fuck, because when people really need help, you're sitting here preying on them, you sick, sadistic fucks. People need help, and these fucking vultures are just looking for ways to just, like, pick at people and take their shit. It's fucking disgusting. Sorry, gang, I had to say that. I had to get that out, because I've been seeing too much of that. Like when Mitch was doing his GoFundMe, and every time I would post his GoFundMe link, and then I would get comments underneath it about how, oh, I'd love to help promote your GoFundMe. And it's like, no, you don't, you sick fuck. You either want me to share the link, which I just fucking shared, and you could click on it, and then create another GoFundMe with the same fucking look, same picture, same everything, because you're going to copy it all, paste it in there, and then you're going to blast it out on your fucking social media, which when you have 2 fucking followers and you're following 5 fucking people, it's a good indicator that you're just a scammer. It's fucking rude that they do that shit. These people are truly asking for help, and these ignorant assholes are trying to steal from people who need help by tugging at the heartstrings of others on your behalf when it's not you. And then you aren't getting what you're supposed to from these people who think they're helping you. And in the end, some scammer ran off with your money that you needed to do something that some kind person sent to you to do that. Ignorant fucks. Con economy making it suck for those who that's the problem too, because that's why a lot of people feel as though people like me who, oh, look at all this stuff I have. Yeah, well, again, I don't have a lot of stuff, and the stuff I do have, it's either been like blessed upon me, given to me, gifted to me, or whatever the case may be, and now I'm in a situation where everybody thinks it's just a cash grab, so nobody wants to help. Everybody thinks I'm full of shit and I'm just lying, and that's fine. Feel that way, but you're not the one not fucking sleeping at night. You're not the one that's up. You're not the one who kicks himself in the ass and sometimes thinks that I'm not even gonna fucking say it. I can't fucking say it. Ugh. I feel like a piece of shit father. I feel like a piece of shit husband. I can't provide for my wife. I can't provide for my kids. And when I need help, I don't have the support that I thought I had. And it's not the people that are here now, because you guys are giving me emotional support. And that's, in this situation, way more important. But it just irritates me that so many people will sit there and make comments and be fucking ignorant. And they don't understand, because a lot of the people that are making the comments aren't in this situation, have not been in this situation. So they don't understand, but yet they still want to make the comments. And it's like, you don't fucking know. You're not in my shoes. You haven't been in my shoes. You don't know what I'm going through. You don't know how I feel. The slack of sleep every fucking night, the fucking tossing and turning, the up and down. Fucking, I haven't gotten an 8-hour night of sleep, a 6-hour night of sleep, a fucking 5-hour night of sleep, and I don't even know how long. Because it's down for 2 hours, up for an hour or two. Down for 2 hours, up for an hour or two. And it's been fucking weeks of this. And it's just wearing at me, and wearing at me, and wearing at me. And too many people would rather just sit there and rip shit and laugh and joke. And that's fine. You want to do that? Stop doing it where I can see it. All right? Stop fucking doing it where I can see it, because you're just an ignorant dick as far as I'm concerned. Because you sit there and you laugh and you joke and you ha ha ha. Like right now, there are people who are in the background watching this fucking stream and they're ha ha ha. Stop watching my fucking streams, unfollow me, and quit being my friend. Because as far as I'm concerned, you're not a friend. If you were a friend, you wouldn't be treating me this way. Sorry. Kind of went off there. Just really fucking hurt. Just really hurt. That's all. I thought people cared about me, and then I found out they didn't, because all they wanted me for was some goddamn butt of a joke. And it hurts. I'm sure you guys get it. You guys understand. A lot of you guys have been down this road with me. So a lot of you are getting it. Right now, I'm just trying to get this thing up and running. So bear with me. This pie, anyway. Probably going to end up going down the path of the pie. which means I have to redo the install for the Nighthawk, which is going to be time consuming, but we'll go through the setup again if we need to. We'll figure it out. I'll pull whatever files I got to pull. All right, it's booting. Hopefully I had SSH turned on, so hopefully once it's up and it's through the initial part, I can SSH into it. You're right, fuck them. It just, like I said, it just hurts, man. There were so many people that I helped and I supported, and I was there to push everybody to help and support, and some of them are the ones that are currently talking shit. Just fucking tired. Tired of fucking stressing, tired of feeling like shit, tired of feeling like everybody's just, you know, tired of caring more than I should. For those that are there for me, I should be there for them. For those who are only there for me when they need something, I should not be there when they need something. I'm just hurt. Just hurt, and I'm hurting. Okay, it's at the Pi login screen, so I should be able to told to connect to the Wi-Fi, and I don't have a mouse connected to it, so I'm going to have to load my angry IP scanner. Wait for this thing to load, and I believe it should come up as mainsail if I remember right, because I used the mainsail image, so I believe by default it comes up as mainsail or mainsail OS or something like that. Could be wrong, and it could come up as Raspberry Pi. I did see a Raspberry Pi in there, so. All right, sorry, DB3D Dan, go get some sleep, man. I'm just trying to find the IP address of this thing so I can get into it. Might be that one. Let's see. New session. Huh. Well, it didn't load. New session. There we go. That's the new one. All right. Accept. Pi, Raspberry. All right. Pull this back over here. Close that for now. Close this for now. Bring this up. Give me a second here. Minimize that. Bring that up. Which one's behind the FL Sun and under the Rook? It's a Delta printer. It doesn't have, I don't know the manufacturer on it. Digital Dragon, that's like a 12-year-old Delta printer. Talking about this one right here, or are you talking about the blue frame? The blue frame was part of the backpack printer that I was going to build out. That's just the blue frame I was going to put around it. It's got the down underneath is the KP3, whatever it is that was in Mitch's backpack printer. Sorry, Digital Dragon. Yeah. one all the way over. Yeah, that's the it's just a random Delta printer I got. It's like a 12-year-old Delta printer. Doesn't have any kind of marking on it to a manufacturer, and it's a 12-volt system. It's got old limit switches, no bed leveling. Like, it's truly an OG Delta printer. So if anybody want to give me like $50 or best offer for it, probably even less, give me like $25 for it. I apologize for my going off, guys. I just, lack of sleep makes it hard to be happy. Sudo apt update Raspberry. Get this thing updated real quick. But yeah, it's an OG Delta printer, 12 volts. Don't even know the manufacturer on it. There's no manufacturer's badging on it of any kind. Yeah, Digital Dragon, sadly, when people do what I'm doing right now, they basically see that everyone walks away. So at some point, I'm pretty sure in the near future, the true blue will be here, and I don't think I'll ever see channel growth again. So it's all right. As somebody who put himself out there on the social medias, I'm not allowed to be human. Sucks. But, or sorry, built over bot. Yeah. It's all right, gang. What's gonna end up happening is I'm gonna take pictures, put everything on Marketplace, whatever sells. Hopefully I don't have to, you know, do too much. Hopefully it'll just sell. I'll get a decent price. I can go straight to the corner store here in town, make payments on my power bill in cash with anybody who buys printers from me. Just basically take the cash and go straight to the corner store, make the payment, be done. Hell, maybe even just tell them to meet me at the corner store. They can give me cash, take the printer, put it in their car, drive away. Then I can walk in the corner store, make the payment, be done. Well, built over bought. I don't know. I guess if it's over, it's over after this. You know what I mean? Like, if people still keep coming, people still keep watching, and people still want to be a part of my life, great. But if this ends up being it because I had a breakdown human moment and it's too much for people, then I'm just gonna be done. Not gonna stream anymore. I'm just gonna enjoy myself. I'll pop into other people's streams that were there for me and supported me even when I was a dumb fuck and opened his mouth and said shit when I should have just shut up and not stream for the night, because mentally I knew I was wore out, but at the same time I was just needing an outlet, needing somewhere to go to talk, because you can only tell your wife the same thing over and over and over again before you just keep adding more stress to her head. So, I mean, I've already watched 2 people leave the stream. I'm sitting here just talking. I've already watched 2 people quit watching. So, I mean, the numbers don't lie. Nobody wants to see anybody be human. They want to see the persona, and they want to see it continue to keep going. Nobody wants to see you having a breakdown because, you know, things just are what they are. And nobody wants to see you doing that unless that's what you're known for. And if they know they can jab at you and like poke you, and it's all part of the shtick. But it just sucks, man. I'm not allowed to be human and have human emotion. So Well, I'm dead ass fucking tired. I haven't been getting good sleep. I'm stressed to the fucking max. I've had thoughts that I shouldn't be fucking having. So, Will, thank you, man. Yeah. Like I said, I'm nobody fucking special. I'm really not. I'm just some guy who turned on a webcam one day and started talking to the internet, and people started showing up. I'm nobody fucking special. I am in no way, shape, or form better than anyone else. I'm in most cases worse off than most everyone else. The only bonuses to my life are my wife and children. I go to a job that I can't fucking stand because none of the people there are nice. They're like, not none of the people. There's a small handful of people that are nice, but for a large majority of the people there, they don't care. They care nothing about me. There's a small handful of people there that know anything about me. The rest of them could give two flying fucks to get to know me. I know more about them and their lives than they know about mine. So I go to a job where I'm unappreciated. Nobody cares about me and what I'm doing. I stream to the internet. To some of you, I'm someone important. You listen to me, you enjoy me. Why, I don't know. Again, I'm nobody special. To others, it's a joke. They play games and pick at me and make fun of me in the background and play games at my expense because it's funny to do. Even though, you know, it can hurt your fucking feelings thinking that, you know, your friends are there for you when really they're not there for you. They're there to see what kind of bullshit they can play. I truly am genuine. I try to help everybody if I can. I try to be friends with as many people as I can. I try to support as many people as I can. I try to bring people up as often as I can. But I'm fucking down. I'm out. I am fucking hurt. I am sore. I am tired. My brain hurts. Everything that can go wrong recently has been going wrong. So I don't see I don't see that anybody's going to care to come back. The few of you that do, I mean, I'll continue to stream. We'll still continue to talk, but I don't see big numbers coming in. I don't see 2K by May. I don't see 2K by 26. I don't see 2K by anything. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that the 1,300 I have will be less than 1,000 in the next probably week or two as people surface back around to, you know, this stream and decide they dislike me and don't want to be here anymore. I'm not going down some fucking self-pity bullshit. I'm going down a reality check. Yeah, well, Digital Dragon, that's the thing. Like, I don't actually do the teaching side of it. It's just IT stuff. You know, it's just the IT side of it. But as long as their shit works, they don't care about me. And when their shit don't work, it's my fault and I'm the blame. So I gotta go get the instructions for install and upgrade helper. Because I don't believe that they actually install that in the... I don't believe they actually install it, so... We already did the Git update. Or, oh yeah, we gotta install Git. So let's make sure Git's installed. You're correct. Digital Dragon, you are correct.
Yeah, built over bot, it's just hard, man. Life is just stomping me right in the damn groin over and over and over again. Just continuing to just stomp on it. So it's hard, man. It just wiped out. We're just going to do one for now just to make sure it loads, and it does. Good. All right. Let's go to 1 for install. Let's go for 7 for clipper. Yes for the defaults. Xserve is fine. That screen will change the clipper screen when it's back up, and since I can't interact with that screen, at least I know it'll be working. And then the fun part's going to be copying all the config files over to this and then going through the process of reinstalling the Nighthawk, getting the Nighthawk install done on this. At least when I copy the configs over, everything should just copy, plug it in, or drop it in after the fact. And it should be okay. You know, because the config contains all the addressing and stuff, so everything should just auto detect. I may have to go through the process and grab the new ID number. They may have a new ID number plugging into a new device, but it should be the same ID numbers, so everything should be the same. It should just be plug it in, power it up, and it should go. So yeah. Yeah. Oh, trust me, I understand. Like, I mean, and this is the shit part is like, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now, but any money that's supposed to be coming to me from my dad's passing is $500. That's what was left to me in the will, $500. So there you guys go. Now you know. My dad's passing, I got $500. That is more than $500. The thing is, I don't get that $500 until September of this year. I need that over there before or around April 1st. So, Jack, I get it, but dude, like I said, a large majority of the people who watch my streams, you're all in a similar situation. That's why watching a guy like me is entertaining to you, because you know I'm not some like big money YouTuber. You can kind of associate with me more, or you can kind of sympathize with me more, or you realize I can sympathize with you more, however you're seeing it. So I understand that. I understand, like I said before, I understand there's a reason why a lot of people who come to my channel. And it's not, it's never a dick wagging contest here. You know, I'm not sitting here like, look at me and all of my greatness, because you guys don't see a bunch of high-end, top-end, like right out the box machines. Like, you guys see me piecemealing together the shit that I got. You know, you guys are watching when I'm rebuilding printers. You guys are watching me rebuild old printers. Like, part of what I need to do is I need to sell these machines, get them the hell out of here. Keep one machine that I can use to print parts that I may need, and just have one fucking printer that's mine sitting here for me to use to print parts and stuff I need, and then just watch me rebuilding old printers. Stop worrying about having a bunch of machines that are just sitting there legitimately collecting dust. You can see the layer of dust on JPP's Mercury 1.
Which, speaking of, I got to talk to JPP because he wants parts off of that. So JPP, if you're still floating around, bud, we'll have to get together. Because for those who may have missed some back and forth conversations between me and JPP and some chats and stuff, he wants some of the parts off of this, and then he's gonna let me keep the frame to build a Mercury one off of, which it already has some of the parts on it, but he wants like the motors, I gotta double check with him and find out for sure what he wants. But that could be something fun to do down the road. So give me a second. Yes, dear.
Mama asked me to ask you if Tane I take your car to run the BP.
BP in town, yes. Anywhere outside of that, no.
Okay.
So straight to BP, straight back, I'm fine with.
Okay.
And tell Tay to put my fucking seat back when she's done, because she's only 5 foot tall and I'm 6'2". So when I get in, I'm tired of bashing my knees off the steering wheel and my head off the fucking ceiling. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
It's my daughter. And my bonus daughter. So many printed parts for the Mercury 1 build that I'm doing right now. Yeah, Havoc, I have wanted to do a Mercury 1, and JPP's like, look, I've already got a printer. I just need some of the parts off of that. If you're willing to box them up and send them to me, you can keep the frame, because I don't need the frame. I've got frames here. I've got printers here that I just need the parts off of it. It could be fun, you know? So basically just send him back all the stuff he needs, and you know, keep the frame and print some parts and scrape up some motors and, you know, go from there. Whole story and be like, wow, it's gonna be X is the devil. Jack, I understand devil X's. I've been married and divorced twice, bud. I'm on marriage number 3. Lucky number 3. So abusive not only to you, but to the 2 boys. Yep. I know that story, Jack. Number 2. Number 2. So I understand that story. Trust me, if you want to talk outside of here one day, man, just to get it out, get on Discord, hit me up. We'll make a time. You can just fucking unload, man. Trust me, I do understand. Trust me. You're the devil in your relationship. Yeah. Turn the blue one into an M1. The blue one's not a printer, it's just a frame, Havoc. That was going to be an enclosure for the backpack printer. I was going to use that blue frame, hook up all the backpack parts, and then use it as a frame to hold or house the backpack printer. Clipper screen's up on the screen there, so clipper screen installed properly. So there's that. That's done. Yeah, no. So the blue one is, I think it's supposed to be a frame kit for a Trident, like a small Trident. But it's not all the frame parts. It's just the actual blue frame. There's no like motors or none of that stuff that came with it. It was just a blue frame. And I don't know, the dimensions don't seem accurate for a full Trident. Dimensionally, it doesn't seem right. It seems like maybe it might have been a custom cut one that they did, and then maybe customer decided against it or whatever the case may be, and I got stuck with it, and it worked for the numbers I'd given them, so they sent it to me. Your wife just takes over your hobbies. Yeah. No, Jack. I'm not saying like you tell me your story to make me feel better, brother. That's not, no. I'm saying like if you just need to unload, brother, I've been down the road of an abusive ex. Trust me. Like if you need to unload, brother, like I will listen. I can give advice if you need it. Otherwise, I can just listen, brother. It's nice to have someone that understands to listen. Trust me. Yes, it is built over bot. Yes, it is, because here I sit and my wife is in the house. Not big into 3D printing and 3D printers and all this stuff. She just wants me to make her pretty stuff, which is which is nice. It gives me and her some space so that when we come back together, we can enjoy that, enjoy the time together, because that whole, absence makes the heart grow fonder thing. So, but yeah, I hit the wall, guys. Mentally, I'm in that place. I hit the wall. So I think I'm gonna just kind of wrap this up for the night. I'll let you guys kind of, do your thing and find somewhere a little more uplifting. Couldn't even talk there. Did you catch that? I just But yeah, I do appreciate you guys. I do thank you guys. I do hope you guys have an amazing evening. Like I said, I'm in my head. I'm in a dark place, and I don't mean to take it out on those of you who are here to support me. Those of you that are here that support me, I thank you. Like, honestly, truly, 100% bottom of my heart, I support you. I love you. You are amazing. I'm going to go inside and probably get some sleep. For how long, I don't know. But probably go in. It's 8:30 my time. Probably going to go in, give the missus a kiss, because I don't know if she's going to bed or not. But give her a kiss and head to bed. I will stream again. Just not sure when. So, yeah. Hope you guys have a good evening. Talk to you guys later.